Hi everyone. Today we are going to start off by looking at the different classes that you might be assigned to on Google Classroom. If you are in my English literacy, you'll see this purple one. If you are in my homeroom, you're all in my homeroom, so you will all see this one. But let's say you have other groups assigned to you, then you also see those groups. Okay, I have Miss Estrom's literacy and I have Miss Morgan's group, but some of you guys will not see those because you're not in their classes, right? So today we're going to click on Miss Flora's English Literacy. But let's say you want to go back to that home screen. You click on these three lines here and then you click classes, or you can also see the classes assigned to you here. So if you click classes, then you'll go back to this home page, which then you can go back from math class to literacy and then check the work there. So the first step you need to do is on your stream, which is the first screen that will come up when you click on literacy class, you will see your announcements. For example, this was for Tuesday, and you have your steps that you need to complete for the day for literacy. For Wednesday, you'll see a list like this. It says to-do list for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020, 4 steps. Step number 1, watch the video, click on this link. Step number 2, complete classwork assignment titled Main Idea or page 19. And it also says find the Google Doc with your name. So I have made Google Docs individually for each of you. So find the Google Doc and then do your work on that Google Doc and then click turn in. Step number 3, log into Amplify for 20 minutes. If you haven't already, watch our Amplify challenge video. Here is a link. And then I also put our website for Amplify, which is reading.amplify.com. Remember, this is a new website and you have a new username and password. I have given the login to families through Remind. If they don't have it, please reach out to me so I can give you that Amplify username and password. Step number 4, click on this link for a read aloud. I found a really nice video for the book called Wacky Wednesday. So it's a read aloud on YouTube. Click on the link and then you can follow along with them as they read that book. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Wednesday and not have a wacky one like the person in the story, okay? Also, don't forget to check our Math Google Classroom for your math work. So now that you've done that, let's get on with our literacy lesson for today, which today is going to look a little bit different. It is actually going to be on a slideshow. One Well, the story of water on Earth. Fresh water in the well. Though we live on a watery planet, not all the water can be used to meet our needs. That's because we humans and many other species depend on fresh water, and supplies of fresh water are limited. What is this first paragraph telling us? Can we use all the water in the world? Or is our fresh water limited? Think of those questions as we think about what the main idea of this page is. Okay, paragraph number 2. Most of the water on Earth is salt water, almost 97%. Only 3% is fresh water. If a tanker truck filled with water represented all the water on Earth, then the water used to fill a large bathtub would represent all of the planet's fresh water. So this big tanker truck would be all of the water on Earth, and this bathtub here would be only the fresh water accessible to us. So do we have all the water in the world to drink or to be used by us? Or is it only a certain percentage? Okay, third paragraph here. But most of the fresh water, over 99%, is frozen in ice caps and glaciers, trapped deep underground or in the atmosphere. So we can't use it. How much fresh water is available to us? Remember that bathtub? Imagine filling 9 pop cans from it. This represents all the fresh water we can use. So how much fresh water can we use? That's right. Look at these 9 pop cans here. That's how much fresh water would be compared to the water that is fresh water on our Earth. Remember, this is fresh water and this is all the water on our Earth. But remember, part of this freshwater is trapped under ice caps and glaciers, or underground water. Okay, paragraph number 4. While there is a lot of water on the planet, we have access to less than 1% of it. So how much freshwater access do we have? And how much actual access do we have from that freshwater? So the main idea. Remember that the main idea is what the story is mostly about, or the point. It doesn't have to be the whole story. It could be a page, it could be a paragraph. But for this assignment, we are focusing on the whole page 19. Here is hint number 1. Sometimes the title will give you a hint of the main idea. It doesn't mean that this is the main idea, but it can give you a hint. So our title is Fresh Water in the Well. How could that be connected to our main idea? What is the main idea of this page? Hint number 2. Details in the text can help you understand the main idea or main point. So remember all those details and how I pause to kind of understand each paragraph? So how does those details help us understand the main idea, the main point? Today's focus is to find out the main idea of page 19 and 3 supporting details. So you need to go back to the text and say, okay, here is one detail that backs up my main idea. Remember that your supporting details is your backup. Okay, what is your backup to prove to me that that is the main idea of what you're talking about? You guys did really good with filling out that graphic organizer that you did yesterday. You are going to have something similar to that today to fill out and to think about the main idea. And remember, you can quote directly from the text, or if you think like, well, maybe one of the details was that 97% was salt water. Okay, it's not directly from the text, but you heard it from here, right? So, oops, sorry. Nope, just kidding. That's not what I want. Okay. Okay, so you can use that detail, or you can use quotation marks. Remember, we're using the words directly from the text. You need to use quotation marks because they're not our words. So you can use either one. Now, what do you need to do next? Well, you need to go into Google Classroom. You need to look for your to-do list. You need to do the classwork title, main idea, page 19. Log into Amplify for 20 minutes. Do Epic for 20 minutes. And remember to check our Math Google Classroom. So I'm going to just walk you guys through Amplify again. We are going to open a new tab. Remember, a new tab you do by clicking on this plus sign and on the top of your browser bar. So we are going to do reading.amplify.com. A screen like this should pull up when you put that website in. Then you will click Student Login. And I am going to actually use Peyton's because she has been logging in to Amplify. Peyton, there you are. So P. Collins, go. Maybe not. Okay. P. Collins, go, and then her password. Okay, log in. You can click save so you don't have to put your password every time, but in this case, I'm going to put never. And remember that to bookmark a website, you click the little star on your browser bar here, and then you click here, and you can actually erase this big link and just do Amplify. And then you would click done, and you would see it up above here. I'm not going to bookmark it because I already have it bookmarked in my menu of my bookmarks. So then you would click play. Okay, it shows you a little map of everything you need to do, so click on that. Okay, and actually Peyton has done ink blot, but for today, I do want you guys to start off with Storylab if you haven't already, so click Storylab, and then she has one unlocked. Once she gets all number 1 done, then she can unlock number 2 and keep going from that. So you guys will see this screen and you have to work through these tabs every day. I'll tell you what you need to do every day, but today I do want you to work through Storylab and get that first lesson or first block here completed. Okay, the next thing on your to-do list, so if I go back to my classwork, oops, not that, I'm sorry, not that one. Here, my to-do list, so I logged into Amplify, I did my classwork, which actually I didn't show you how that classwork looks, so let me show you now. So you would click on classwork, and you would find the main idea of OneWell, page 19. You can click view assignment, so this would say view assignment for your side. And then here are your instructions. So after watching my mini lesson video, please find the document with your name and fill out the graphic organizer for main idea. You will need to find the main idea of this page and 3 supporting details. Don't forget to turn in. Some of us have been doing it and then don't press the turn in button. So once you click on the document, okay, so this will show. You'll fill this out and then you'll have a turn in button here. See where my mouse is on top? Here is where you'll see that turn in button. You have to click it and then it'll say, are you sure you want to turn in? And you'll click yes. Please click that so that I get notified that your work is done. Okay, so now that I've done my work, I logged into Amplify. I go back to my to-do list to see if I'm done. Okay, work, Amplify. Oh, I have a read aloud to do. So click on the link and then, so if you click on this link, yours will be easier. All you have to do is click. Mine is a little difficult for me today. All right, and then this will show. So this is your read aloud Wacky Wednesday, Dr. Seuss. Okay. And I didn't put Epic for to do today, but if you want to do Epic, that is always a choice for you. I can see who's logged into Epic. Remember that right now the challenge is with Amplify. So please log into Amplify and do 20 minutes of that for the day, okay? And then remember, every day you need to check Google Classroom. You need to check your literacy, your math, so that you complete work on all of these classes. All right, so today that is all you need to do. Remember, I'm going back to that checklist. You need to watch the video. You need to complete classwork assignment called Main Idea, page 19. You need to log into Amplify for 20 minutes. And you need to click on this link for the read aloud. And also don't forget to check our math Google Classroom. And that is all for today, guys.